I was in high school, I wasn't playing like at all. I was pretty much designated towards defense. So all my film came from 7-on-7. My dad would just kind of video me wherever I went, Nike camps, Under Armour Rivals camps or whatever. I'm like, you know what? I probably won't have guys showing up to my doorstep, so I got to go knock on theirs.
Yeah. I go sell myself.
Yeah.
I was the same way.
So I remember I showed up at Wake's doorstep. They didn't know who I was. A scout gave me a little tour.
You went there.
Yeah, I knocked on the door. They said, who are you? Like, we don't know who you are.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, here's my 7-on-7 film. I had literally one-on-ones where I'd go to these camps. We'd find the number of the player.
Yeah.
Find out who he was, who his offers were. And then I would just say, Tyron Johnson has offers from here, 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 here. And this is me burning him. And that was like my whole highlight reel. I remember we left there, we shook hands. They said they would take a look at my film. Most of the time when someone shows up at the doorstep and they don't know who he is, they say they look at the film, but they don't
look at the film.
He happened to have 5 extra minutes in his day. He glanced at my film and he could see how polished that was. And so they called me back immediately. I was on my way to Wofford. I said, hey, young, you need to turn around. He said, hey, you don't have any film and pads. Where is it? I said, I'm not getting any burn. They're not letting me play. They're like, well, you obviously can play,
right?
But we can't offer you without like pads or seeing you live in person,
right?
So you have to come back to our camp. So I came back for Wake's camp. I came back for Vandy's camp. The Wake camp, I was doing really well. I won every one-on-one, caught everything. And then the next day we had to drive to Vanderbilt, and I was on the front cover of the Rivals page for Vandy's recruiting page. The Wake staff knew I had done really well at the Vandy camp as well. Wake offered me. I had 0 catches at that point in high school.
0 catches in high school, which you had to offer.